glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Coming to you tonight from the American Airlines Arena with a look high above here in Miami. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. Take a look at the Heat. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on.
And I think for Miami, this season has been solid, but they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Derek Jones is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Cantor in at the 5. And for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. So I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Back loose, Covington with the steal. Here's Lillard, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now, here's Butler. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Now, here is Robinson. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a three-point game coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Butler against Jones. Butler passes to Nunn. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 12.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Lillard against Nunn. That shot misses. Good D by McCollum.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Cantor finds Jones. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And a wide open look for McCollum. And another three for Portland.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ball's not loose. The three. And no good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And so it's not with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 16.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen him.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Olynyk. Isa comes in for Butler. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Now, here's Adebayo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard from outside. And another three for Portland.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
No good there with this step-back J. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Off target from three-point range. The Heat have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Rockets the pass to Achua. No good. Excellent D there from Anthony. Lillard from outside. Ariza with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Boy, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 24.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Adebayo against Cantor. Hero. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now Adebayo. Chalk up 2 there.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. Damian Lillard, who touched upon the team's camaraderie.
What we've learned is staying together, staying with it, staying positive, and just being consistent, in our work and our preparation. It shines through, and, it hasn't failed us yet.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Enes Kanter. Anthony is out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Now here's Dragic. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And Portland with a change here too. Robert Covington's checked in for Kanter. Really left the low net. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter. And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And some changes here for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Ariza. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Now, here's Nunn. He had 25 points last game. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Covington from the arc. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Butler, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And here's McCollum for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And here's McCollum for three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Nunn wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Nunn's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And the Heat call time here. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Nunn, that's good.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
A 3 from McCollum. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 18.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Achua. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by Butler. He'd have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. That's good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Lillard gets it to go.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
As Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Lillard outside. On deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Nunn looking around. Here's Adebayo. Good on the shoulder. Adebayo's got 14 points for the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so it's not with it. He brings it up for Miami. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lillard from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Butler. And the shot goes in. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Here's Nunn. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the...
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, I know in this system communication is key. How did that impact tonight's game?
It's working right now. We got to fine tune some things out there in the game, a couple minor mistakes, but we'll be all right. I feel good about tonight.
Yes, you guys are definitely in the flow. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points. And no doubt that C.J. McCollum's a great player all the time. But Shaq, he has that DNA where he turns it up for big games.
Yes, he does. He's proved to be a fantastic player. McCollum has a sense of when he needs to step it up first.
Yeah, well, very few players can take over like McCollum. I mean, this guy's ISO ability is probably in the top 5 in the NBA, so there's no slowing him down when he gets on the ball.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick, and again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
The burst of athleticism of Butler is fun to watch. He is a tenacious dunker.
Lillard against none. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, and everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught is maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
Man, oh man, he's putting on this may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
And a chance here to check out some stats for C.J. McCollum.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 5 now.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Pass to Adebayo. Bounce pass from Olynyk. Adebayo with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right
He
now.
capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Lillard scanning the floor. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Butler in the corner. And the Heat, another 3.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Takes the three. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Now Butler. Back to Robinson. Passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. That shot, no good. Good D by Covington. And the basket by Olynyk.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk. Not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Nunn kicks to Robinson. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Excellent D from Cantor.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking... Here's Nunn. He's got 14. Butler passes to Nunn. Deep two from Robinson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Nunn passes to Robinson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Robinson's got 10 points in the game. And for Portland, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Lillard with the bucket.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Miami's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Outside for Robinson. Jones against Butler. Count it.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lillard from outside connects again.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
He got it again. Sensational.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career. And he is looking to add to it. And we'll be right back after this. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, you got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
It's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively, as I want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, Giles is out there with Little. Then it's Rodney Hood, and it's signed point guard. There's the pass to Strus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Portland in total control. Here's Simons. Here's Giles. And the layup is good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Nunn passes to Achua. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
No good on that. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. And he's good on the second. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the middle. Here's Achua. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter. And for Portland, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And it's Simons missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Strus's shot is good.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Hood drives in. It's hauled in by Achua. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Strus. And the Heat, another 3. Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Goran Dragic. The first free throw is good. And Miami making a change here. Harkless is checked in. The Trail Blazers making a switch here. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Dragic. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
That shot off. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And out of bounds as the Trail Blazers gain possession. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Strus with the rebound. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 15-5 run. The shot by Harkless, no good. Portland in total control. Here's Little. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Little's got his first points of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Dragic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a big part of Goran's game, the dribble drive.
Trailblazers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Bounce pass from Hood. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And Miami making a change here. Akpala's checked in. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Rockets the pass to Akpala. Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Oh, good on the triple. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Dragic gets the bucket.
Boy, Dragic is a guy used to having the ball in his hand. This time, he finishes on the catch and shoot.
Hood for three. And it's Strus with the rebound. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. From deep, buries it from three-point range.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Giles, that's good. So it's Miami now. Iguodala with it. Here's Strus. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.